Hi guys, at Billboard, we are celebrating a decade of Drag Race all week long, and we've got lots of fun stuff at billboard.com/pride, including interviews with queens from literally every season. We talked to Nina Bonina Brown, we talked to Pork Chop, we talked to Stacey Lane Matthews, and today we are talking to one of the most legendary stars from Drag Race, Alaska.
Hi.
How are you doing?
Hello.
Hello. Whoa.
Hello.
Changing it up.
I know, right? No, we have to say it. Hi.
Can you believe it's been a decade since the show started filming?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I absolutely can. And you could tell from the first season that like we were dealing with something really special and the first of its kind, and it still is that. And so like I'm not surprised. I hope it goes I hope it goes forever.
Yeah, I mean, and you were telling me they scouted you for season 1.
Yeah.
So tell me about
They
that.
did, for some reason. For some reason at that stage in my drag career, something about that said, we want you to audition, we want you to come in, RuPaul is doing a reality show. We want you to do it. So I went in and I literally sat in the chair and I froze in front of the camera and I didn't know what to do or say, and so I guess it happened for a reason.
For sure.
So anytime like you fail miserably at something, just remember that it's like your future self like helping you.
So the first season was filmed while Bush was in office, which is insane. And
Whoa.
now it's nominated for 12 Emmys this year. In fact, it could shake up one of the most stale categories at the Emmys, which is the Outstanding Reality TV Program category. Do you think Drag Race could take that Emmy this year?
I mean, I think it's time. Why not? Let's get it.
Let's get it. What do you think is the most iconic workroom entrance of all time?
It's Laganja.
Yeah.
She takes it.
She does? All right.
Yeah, she takes that. When she death drops, the camera goes like
it
she
really?
has shook the ground, like the ground is earthquaking. Yeah, they put that effect on.
Oh, there was
it.
like intentional. It wasn't the camera like
No,
suffering.
she actually earthed the quake.
What is your favorite mini challenge the show has had?
Oh, well, of course, the like Lil Miss beauty pageant, because that was the birth of my drag daughter, Lil Pound Cake. And she and her father, Linacia Sparks, we put her together, we made her happen.
It's amazing. Will she be on the next season?
I hope so. She's in and out of rehab, she's in and out of jail, so it's really hard to keep track, but I keep encouraging her.
Oh, well,
I'm not giving
she's
up
had a
on
rough
her.
patch, so
Yeah.
it'll be like a Phoenix moment.
She is a rough patch.
Season 17. And actually, so speaking of mini challenges, I thought for sure you'd be in the bottom the first episode you were on from that mini challenge. What was that like being there? Because you finally got on the show. And
Are you talking about the water tank?
The water tank, yes.
Well, I had a lot of things working against me. I was wearing a plastic bag, and so it created this like diving bell that wouldn't go underwater. And like I couldn't see because I had to take my contacts out, and like I'm blind and I don't really swim, and I can't hold my breath underwater without going like this. So it was like a convergence of horrible things.
gosh.
But I'm glad I survived.
You did,
that.
and you turned it out on the runway.
Yeah.
So you made it work. Congratulations. So Snatch Game, that's obviously a highlight every season.
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite Snatch Game impersonations?
Well, I think Ben de la Creme just sort of burns that like every time. Like the Maggie Smith was so amazing and Paul Lynde was so amazing. So
For sure.
yeah, I
What
think
isn't
she's.
Ben good at, though?
I know, right? I mean, Ben de la Christ, I worship thee.
And then you did Mae West and Lady Bunny.
The secret to Mae West, which I found out after the fact, is she's always like in pain. Like it's like, oh, ow, oh, ah, oh.
It really is. She needs a chiropractor.
She does. She seriously does.
Was there anyone else you were considering for Snatch Games?
The only other one was Rue McClanahan, who played Blanche Devereaux on The Golden Girls. But I mean, she pretty much is Mae West, but with a Southern accent. So if I ever went back, I would probably do Rue McClanahan.
All right, so who is your favorite comedy queen of all time on the show?
I really like what Bob the Drag Queen is doing, and I like her perspective, and I think that she's really hilarious.
Who is the ultimate lip sync assassin?
Well, I have to say, Willem and I are doing a podcast, and it's called Race Chaser, and it's about, we watch every episode of Drag Race and just talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, season 1, Akasha was the original lip sync assassin.
Got it.
She was like, she kept landing in the bottom and just sending them home, one after the other. Coco Montrese is I think she did it the most. She sent the most people home.
Who is the best drag musician that we've had on the show?
Trixie's doing really cool stuff.
She really is.
I think she's a talented singer and a talented songwriter, and I like what she's doing. So
and a drag
she's
queen
up
doing
there.
folk music. Like,
Yeah, and I think Sharon's really visionary with her music, and she's put out, I think, the most albums out of any of the contestants of Drag Race, and like they're all really, really good.
well, I'm really disappointed that you didn't pick rap icon Roxy Andrews.
She's here to make it abundantly clear. I'm Roxy Andrews, and I'm here to make it very complicated, actually.
And who is your favorite meme queen? Who gives the best meme?
Oh my God. Well, that's the new thing, like the Roxy Andrews picture. It's like an
It's
early
everywhere.
drag picture of her, and they just put it on everything, and it's like always, and she posts them, and like she loves it, and like it's great.
It's so good.
Roxy Andrews, the meme queen.
Looking at the future of Drag Race, what are some trends you'd like to see retired?
The like overemphasis of the reveals at the end.
Yeah.
Because when it becomes about that and not about the song, I think it isn't as strong.
Did Sasha Velour ruin lip sync?
She didn't ruin it because she did it so well.
It was so incredible.
And it was surprising.
Yes.
You weren't looking at the outfit saying, oh, this must be a reveal. I know that something is coming off and something is going to
Right.
come out of there. It was a surprise. So if the reveals continue to happen, which I think
They're
think they will, under this you actually have live doves, right?
Well, I don't know if they're alive anymore. It's kind of
Oh, they're dead. But if it continues, I think it should be like playing with the expectation and like making them like surprise reveals.
Yes. Okay.
I'd like to see that.
So we don't want like the top 4 next year to have that picture where it was like all 4 of them.
Aquarius in a tin can.
Yeah. That
I
was so
wish she
good.
would have just kept that on and performed just with her legs and her head.
That like the reveal would be not having a reveal.
Or
Everyone
she puts
expected
on
one.
something else.
The last thing I want to ask is that some of the most popular queens from the show have really over-the-top personalities, but
Yeah.
you're pretty reserved, I would say.
Yeah, I think that happens sometimes. It's like when it's on stage, then like it's like we love attention and we love, making people laugh and, but I think when it's off, I'm like, no, I just
Yeah. Well, so my question is, like, what advice do you have to your Drag Race sisters of the future on how to remain an all-star after the season's over? Like, you were never a mean queen, but you are like here still killing it.
I think working hard is important and being nice to people because, I don't know, we're all working on all this together. So there's no sense in like being a bitch or a diva or being
sure.
crazy, which I sometimes am, but I would like to tell myself as advice, don't.
Yeah.
But yeah, just be nice and work hard and
Awesome. Well, that's all the time that we have for now.
Thank you.
But thank you so much. Make sure to follow Billboard Pride on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and have a good one.